Hello everybody, I'm Raphael Perry, and it's time once again. Oh, it's been so long, but hopefully so worth waiting for some more Fabled Lands. Now, we've hit an interesting point in the game. For starters, we needed more money, we have more money, but things are still very expensive, and I believe I have enough to go down south and try one more sea voyage. I think I would like to go from Yellowport to Marlock once, twice, 3 times, however long it takes. We've reached an interesting point with Lordager. Here at rank 3 we're reaching the point where the majority of the fights don't hurt us very much. We don't take a lot of damage in fights. He is becoming quite a competent warrior. However, should he have to undertake a charisma test or a magic test or a thievery test, generally the odds aren't looking too good. And yes. We also have an overabundance of undroppable items, which we should try and get rid of. A potion of godliness. What were we going to use that for? I'm sure there was a very good reason. I can't remember what. I think it was because we were looking for the mirror of... began with a thingamabob. Okay, give me a... Is that an N? Ah, that's annoying. It was an almost double-barreled... Ah, Nisilderu. Yes, it did begin with an N. Hooray. Whew. Right. So, at this point in time, a little more stamina wouldn't go amiss. We definitely need some more shards, because the various living costs associated with adventuring seem to be rather on the high side for now. Hopefully, when Golnir is implemented, we will have a new area to explore and adventure in, and there will be a more readily available source of income, other than just sailing around and investing money in the merchants' guilds, which is something I should probably do. Now if I go to Nerech, for example, and I need to get like a 15 on a magic check, I'm going to have to still roll pretty high. So let's venture southwards. Ah! Yes, let's knock on the door. We have some fairy mead. Please take my fairy mead. Take it away. I do not need the fairy mead. Hooray! Now, let's go into the trowel hole and see what we can find. As you step into the hole, you feel strangely lightheaded, as if you were in a dream. Nothing seems quite real. It is lit by a dull reddish glow, although where the light is coming from you cannot tell. It is as if the very air were aglow. It smells damp, musty and spicy all at once. You proceed down a tunnel that slopes steeply downward into the bowels of the earth. It soon branches into a veritable maze of tunnels. Oh yes. You come to a door of solid basalt. In front of it sits a shadowy shape with eyes of ruby red. It stands up on 4 black legs and growls a throaty booming growl, bearing rows of razor-sharp teeth. It is a fairy hound, a trowel guard dog, and it looks about to pounce. 2 more pairs of red eyes emerge in the darkness beside it. You have heard stories that these black hounds can be soothed to sleep with beautiful music or song. Yeah, here's the thing. Charisma 5 is kinda nice. I think we're better off just fighting though. One of the fiery hounds snaps at you with its vicious-looking teeth. You find it hard to make out where to strike the shadowy beast in this gloom. Lordager is a warrior. He's better suited to combat. That being said, this could be really lethal, so let's see how it goes. 3! Okay, so the rubble can work to our advantage. I think tactical assessment, not this turn, but the next one. Yes, come closer, hounds. Do I go up here or down here? If I back off, I think only one of them can reach me, which means I won't get the benefits of Brawler. Okay. Oh, really? Well, that's not very Oh, yes, I do get to go boom and cross the intervening terrain. Awesome. And end my turn. Oh, yes! A Might of the Warrior. Yeah, he's getting cacked on. Look, so, let's get rid of one of these potions, because they take up some pack space. Ooh, these things know how to fight. Let's use one more. Okay, those are very good opponents, very challenging. I appreciate the difficulty. You have defeated the hounds and stepped through the basalt door. This could be really bad. That looks really valuable. You enter a small chamber. It is stacked with glass chests, and inside you can see thousands of priceless gems, but no matter how hard you try, the chests will not move, nor will they break. Still, there are a few lying around that aren't in chests. You find a large yellow gem. When you look through it, you notice some fine lines, like a kind of map. There is also a little arrow which always points north. Note that this is a Pathfinder's gem, +1 scouting. The other gems that are lying around are worth 350 shards. There is nothing else, so you continue your way through the tunnels. Let's hope we don't die. Oh no, it's a magic roll. Yeah, oh no, it's a really hard magic roll. We're probably going to fail this. You manage to find your way to the cavern from which the Trow teleport tunnels lead to different parts of Harkuna. The plaques above the tunnels are carved with Trow runes, but they are protected by sorcery, making them hard to read. You try to decipher them once more. Okay, so I'm thinking even if we fail, we'll have limited options available to us because not everywhere is open at the moment. And we fail. You have no idea what the runes say. You also know that you will never find your way back the way you came. Which tunnel will you go through? 1 or 2? 1 or 2. I'll go 2, because I think I used that one before. You follow the underground passage until you emerge on the surface. Oh no! You are crossing the frozen northern steppes. Snow carpets the ground. Rising up out of the white wastes, a great pyramid stands. It is panelled with a strange yellowish marble, and an ornately carved gateway is set into one of its faces, flanked by 2 idols. Curiously, it is untouched by the snow, and when you draw nearer, you realize it is giving off a faint warmth, enough to melt any ice or snow that falls upon it. Steps cut into the sides of the pyramid lead up to its flat top. Beyond the pyramid are the peaks at the edge of the world, massive mountains of mind-boggling size. Let us not go there. Instead, let's try and make our way safely, relatively safely, back to civilization. I wonder what happens if you get running footsteps again. You are slogging across the frozen wastes of the steppes. To the west, you can just make out a river glinting on the horizon, and northwards, a pyramid juts up beneath the flat skyline. The shades of twilight are closing in at the end of the day. Well, I suppose we're about to find out. The running footsteps are those of rabid wolves. They leap at you, frothing at the mouth, intent on ripping out your throat. Yes, rabid wolves are leaking at me. They're leaking saliva. Oh, that's a lot of wolves. And I'm out of potions. Okay, well look, I want to just... not. I'll go to a corner. The rabies could render them very strong, so let's go tactical assessment and pray. And back. Oh yes. You beauty. Come to me, wolflings. Feel my blade. 'Tis I, Lorga, the warrior! And you're kind of dead. We probably don't want their pelts. I doubt we're going to be allowed to take all 4 of them. You loot some wolf pelts. 2 were serviceable enough. I can probably flog those off south of the border. The sun is sucked below the horizon, casting its wan rays across the flat and desolate steppes. You camp for the night. The fur of your free wolf pelts help to keep you warm. You need to hunt for food. Uh-oh. You fail to find anything to eat and go hungry. In the morning you set off. This isn't going to end poorly. You're travelling across the southern steppes. To the south, the spine of Harkoon marches across the sky. To the north, endless grasslands stretch away. You come to a desolate ruin. Its cyclopean outer walls, crumbling now, tell of a once great city. So apparently cyclopean means ancient Greek architecture before they refined it. Well, we're gonna go, hey look, we can... oh! Okay. +1 artifact, +1 uncommon. Apparently there's some benefit for getting loads of Pathfinder gems, like all of them. But given that it's like a cheap compass, I might be able to sell that compass off, so I will do that. Let's not risk exploring the City of Ruins. I got a rumour about that, didn't I? Okay, to the strange gully. The steppes are vast indeed. Here in the middle of it, here in the middle of nowhere, you feel a keen sense of isolation. A lone traveller in an abandoned land. But you notice a welcome change in the endless monotony of the plains. A depression in the earth a little way off. Let's go back down there again. You come to a man-made hollow in the ground. In the middle is a shrine, bedecked with offerings from nomad worshippers and covered in symbols of the god Tambu, great spirit of the steppes. Probably a good god to worship while we're up here, but I think we couldn't then become a worshipper of Turnai again, could we? The wind howls all around, buffeting you from all directions. You have found the Thane of the Four Winds. You notice some of the offerings are quite valuable. We're not going to loot a religious shrine. Marshall, Northern Plains, Southern Plains. Well, I'm trying to get to here, so the Southern Plains it is. You're travelling across the plains. To the south lie the mountains of the spine of Harkoon, with white-peaked Sky Mountain towering above the rest. Night falls and you make camp. The plains are flat and desolate and you need to hunt for food. Oh no! You fail to find anything to eat and go hungry. After an eventful night, the new day dawns. Sky Mountain casts its morning shadow over you. Let's go to Belladais Camp instead of Sky Mountain. We have no reason to go there just yet. You're in between the Gemstone Hills and the Citadel of Velis Corin. A vast army has made camp near here, some miles north of the Citadel. It is alive with activity. Caravans of supplies and camp followers are everywhere. You notice that it is the army of the Northern Alliance, led by General Belladais. Belladais was the commander-in-chief of King Corin of Sacara's army, before Grieve Marlock usurped his throne. Now the new king in exile has made an alliance with the Horde of the Thousand Winds, the Trow and the Mannequin people of Sky Mountain. Together they hope to take the Citadel and put the king back on the throne. They are readying themselves to march south and lay siege to the Citadel, but the Citadel is supposed to be invincible. Let's visit the camp, because we might be able to no, we can't. There was me hoping to offload some dead weight. Ah well. In that case, let us depart from this camp, which we have visited many times before, for the Citadel of Belladais Camp. The Citadel of Belladais Camp, or the Shield of the North that it is sometimes called, completely occupies the Pass of Eagles. The pass is the only one through the mountains of the spine of Harkoon. From this side, a massive wall stretches from one side of the pass to the other. The main entrance in the middle of the wall is a pair of huge steel doors, known as the Great Gate. Many towers rise up behind the wall, topped by flags and pennants fluttering in the wind. The Citadel, gleaming white in the sun, looks completely invulnerable to a frontal assault from this side. The main gate is guarded by the Knights of the Northern Shield, the permanent garrison in the Citadel. Well, we are an officer, according to our officer's pass, and we are heading south into Sacara. Because it's a lot safer there and we don't get killed here. That being said, we go to the main road and see if we're going to meet any more wolves. We are attacked by wolves. They didn't follow us from the northern steppes, I swear. Right, we'll go to here and wait. Now you, oh wolves, I'm even going to go to here, are significantly less dangerous than your northern brethren. In fact, they probably never even met you or imagined your existence. I wonder, do the wolves ever look at the mountain pass to the south of them and wonder, are there wolves down there? Lantern, relatively cheap. Let's go to the Bronze Hills, where we will not pay to mine, because we have no space to carry anything we would dig up. Let us go to market, and hey, you know how they're wanting to buy wolf pelts here? Well, guess what? I have wolf pelts to sell. Oh, right, yes, I can sell this here. I shall sell this here. Perfect. I'm making space, I'm making room, it's great. Now let's heal. Alright. So we're doing quite well for money now. Actually, we didn't necessarily need to come down here, but I still kind of want to. I'd like to head south and maybe even make a foolish investment in the Merchants Guild. Get used to that. Down to Yellowport. We require a blessing of Alvir and Valmir. I mean, 20 shards and we're not even an initiate. What would the bonuses of being an initiate be? Paying less for blessings. I mean, and other services the temple can offer. What other services? Not a lot. So they are, like, well cheap. Traders Guild. I would like to make an investment. How does this work? You can invest money in multiples of 100 shards. The guild will buy and sell commodities on your behalf using this money until... Okay, I would like to invest 300. There we go. Charges 10% any withdrawals. I suppose we'll just get to... put money in the bank is wise because it helps keep us alive. Do I have money in the bank? No. Let's put some in the bank. Just 300 for now. That way we have a fallback emergency fund in case we die. Also, on the subject of death, no resurrection arrangements. Sanctity Blessing. What's that? Safety from storms. I can't remember what Sanctity Blessing does. It's got to be something to do with Sanctity, though. And while we're here, I'm going to be that man. I'm going to explore the city by night. You set out to explore the city of Yellowport at night, unwholesome though it is, with its reeking air and dusty ochre streets. Let's head for a rough part of town. While making your way through the back streets of the poor quarter, you are set upon by knife-wielding thugs. By, missing word, knife-wielding thugs, who are intent of relieving you of your purse. Oh, I'm absolutely going to fight them. I'm that man after all. That man is like Batman, but it's just that man. As in, which man? This man. Who? You? No, me. Shut up. Smack. A fine opportunity to teach these thugs not to mess with you. Now, this thug fight is repeatable and a good way of getting early game money if you're good in a fight. I'm going to go to here and wait. Yes, come closer, my foes. Come to your doom. Okay, fine, coward. Buh. Oh, did I kill? I did. Okay, fine. Congratulations, you've injured a seasoned warrior. Now you die. Perfect. You have defeated the thugs without too much hustle. You inspect their bodies and find 15 shards. Now, at rank 1, that fight might be a bit tough, but at rank 2, many heroes could probably take that fight, and the 15 shards would more than pay for any damage they took. So speaking of damage, let's go heal that up. Then, let's go to the harbour. And we want minerals. We're also going to want a bigger ship at some point, but for now, we are sailing to Marlock City to turn a profit. A safe adventure, well, a safe voyage. At some point, I'm probably going to want to buy a better ship, or bigger ship. Brigandine. Sorry, 2 miles, galleon. You know, I still don't think there's anything here that I can sell for a profit anywhere else. It all seems to flow into the capital city, and it's not so profitable taking it away again. This is because the capital city is a large, expensive city with, you know, it requires a significant influx of provisions and supplies. We have a blessing. Now, if only we could have a blessing to protect ourselves from the Sacaran military. Oh, hey, oh, that's... Oh, no. Please don't die. Please don't die. The ship sinks. Oh, for goodness sake. Oh, for goodness sake. Oh, come on, game. You're being horrid. Oh, that was cruel. Well, I suppose it's time to make a new character. Lorga did quite well. He had a good run, but in the end, he will be remembered well. You know, his legend may go down for some time among the people of the Fabled Lands. Man, I wish I hadn't left it so long before playing this again. So what do I want to play next? We could try another warrior. Mage might be interesting. I'm intrigued. These do seem... If it is something... Could try a priest again. A rogue would be something new. Very sneaky and stealing things. I haven't done the troubadour either. So, yeah, I think next I'd probably want to go for the mage, the rogue, or the troubadour, because I haven't tried any of them. I'm not sure though. I think I might leave it a few days, because I've got a few other ongoing series that need dealing with anyway. But tell you what, why don't you, the viewers, suggest which profession you'd like to see me play next? And maybe, if we're really lucky, the developers will get around to releasing another patch, perhaps with the Kingdom of Golnir, because I'm really looking forward to that, and I know they're working on Golnir next. Alright, well, let's leave it here. And if you want to take a few moments of silence for Lorgo the Warrior, out of respect, or if you want to maybe write something in the comments section about how great he was, or how he was rubbish, and you could have done much better, or anything nice to remember him by, like even if it was like, oh, he went around all over the place, all higgledy-piggledy doing his own thing, and didn't really seem very focused, but he was all right. I think he deserves that, and we'll give it a while before I decide which profession I'm going to play next. But for now, I'm going to leave this one here. I hope you've all enjoyed this episode, and I do look forward to seeing you all in the next one. I'm going to say goodbye for now, though, and cheerio, everyone.